Hi, we're the Gamesmiths. I'm Tyson. This is Colin, Ryan, and Adam. And we're here today to play City Park, a game from Just Because Games. Ryan's going to start by explaining to us the game.
Cool, thanks. So, in City Park, you're trying to build a new park in your city, and everybody is working together to lay down these tiles and design a fun new park for your town, or city, I suppose. So each person is going to get a hand of 3 cards, and on your turn, you will lay down a card covering either has to alter a path or cover an empty board space. So first thing you're going to do is play a card that looks something like that, and then after you lay down your card, you score points for that turn. You will score 1 point for if you cover 1 or more empty tiles, and you'll score 1 point for each path connection. So this one here, this path connects there, so I'm going to score 1 point, and then I covered up some dirt here, so I'm going to score some more points.
And do you have to enter at one of these
No,
park spots, or can I just start in the middle?
you can kind of lay down a card wherever you'd like if you want, but you're going to score more points. Like you would just get 1 point for just for covering dirt, whereas here you get 2 points for covering dirt.
Because that's a connection.
Right. So you can, but there's an advantage in not. So then the next person, say, wants to play this card. The rule is I have to either alter a path or cover some dirt. So I'd have to go here like this, but that leaves a connection, so you're not allowed to leave dead ends like this. So I wouldn't be allowed to play like that. So I'd set it down here, connect to this, and get 2 points again. The other rule is you are not allowed to cover up people. So you could play a card, say like this card was your next card. You couldn't play it here because the path dead ends into somewhere where there's not a gate coming out. But you could say play it here and make the path go that way. And you get 1 point for covering dirt and 1 point for connecting to this path here.
So you can cover up any card unless there's people on it.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
And you kind of stack up until everybody is out of, until either the whole park is built and all paths are connected, or everybody is played, or nobody can play a card. I'm sorry. No cards can be played.
And does everybody play 1 card at a time? We go around robin?
Yeah, we just go take turns playing 1 card at a time. There are wild cards like the fountain here. There's also statues and playgrounds that all look similar. They do not cause dead ends. So this isn't like a dead end going into this grass area here from these statues. They end and they finish roads. So this path would be considered finished because it goes from this gate to this pond, and this one is unfinished because it's still just hanging out in here.
Can you cover a wild card?
Yes, you're allowed to cover wild cards.
As long as it doesn't have a person on it. Like
Yeah,
this
as long as
guy
it
has a
doesn't,
person
yeah.
right in the middle.
So this one can't be covered, but this half could be.
Okay.
So as long as you are not covering a person, you're allowed to cover. So
And as long as you don't screw up the connection
Right.
here.
So I think the playground has people on both sides. Yeah, so you would just have to play a card that would allow you to connect those 2 points. So something like this would be okay to play there.
Okay.
Like a smaller courtyard.
And so, like I said, but now this path is no longer finished. And so, like I said, you also get points for finishing, or no, I'm sorry, you score a point when all paths are complete, and you score a point when the park is finished.
Okay, so if you take this out the gate here, that path is now finished.
Right, but you don't get a point for that because there's still an unfinished path
Right.
up here.
All paths have to be.
So when all paths are finished, so if you lay down the card that finishes all paths for everyone, you get a point for that.
Gotcha.
And then if you lay down the card that covers the very last dirt spot, you get a point for that.
Gotcha.
And then when, like I said, all dirt spots are covered, all paths are finished, the park is considered done, and whoever has the most points wins. and we're tracking points with just these going around the board. So
Is it only one round, or is there multiple rounds?
nope, just one round. We just
Okay.
played one playthrough, and we're done. So we're going to shuffle up, deal out some cards, and play some City Park.